challenge. Very difficult to know the personnel, built to know you. That will be difficult for both of these drivers.
Let's talk more about the 7. Here's Kim Coon.
Yeah, as we talk about Corey LaJoy and the move he's making starting next week to Rick Ware Racing, I asked how that's affected his race this weekend with Spire Motorsports, and he said, honestly, since he announced he was leaving earlier this summer, the flow of resources and info has been different since that announcement. He also said the playoff drivers have eaten up the set time, so that is meaning that what he's been able to do here this weekend and last weekend means even more because of the lack of resources, Marty.
Jim, we talked about in the pre-race, Denny Hamlin coming in below the cut line, 6 points, but you mentioned a moment ago, Diff, the confidence this 11 team has coming to Bristol, where they are a 4-time winner at this racetrack. In fact, immediately after the Watkins-Glen race was over, Chris Gabehart told Denny, we're going to our house next week. But Jeff, this is Bristol. This is 500 laps of the Bristol night race. How can the 11 team have so much confidence they'll advance at the end of the night?
They win. When they come here, they win races. They constantly run in the front. And that is what builds confidence.
Going for the hat trick of wins is the 11. Meanwhile, the race leader is going for the kill. Alex Bowman is already just about caught Josh Bilicki and is about to begin the lapping process. There's the margin right there.
Yeah, it happens quickly. 15 green flag laps on this run, and they've caught the back of the pack. The 2 playoff drivers, Harrison Burton, Daniel Suarez, and actually Keselowski and Cindric, they're not far from the leader.
And I know we haven't seen any issues this weekend, but this is the same Goodyear tire we had in the spring diff.
That's right.
That had a ton of wear, forcing cars to pit under green. It was a chaos type race. There's confidence that the warmer weather should improve that. The teams have improved it. The drivers understand it. But it's still in the back of everyone's mind. It's in the back of my mind. Only 28 laps into the race. We still have 98 to go in this stage. Can this pace around the bottom, can this tire withstand this pace?
Yeah, we didn't see any issues in practice, right? Nothing. But they didn't in the spring either.
Right.
And then chaos erupted.
And you'll notice that color change on the low line here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Yesterday there was some grip resin put down. That was 4 feet in width. And then earlier today they put down some more product, the PJ1 product, for just 2 feet out from that bottom line. So we'll see what kind of impact that has as the race goes on, as far as we talk more about tire degradation, grip levels, etc. As we take you back and show you something that went down just recently with Kyle Busch.
Yeah, contact. Kyle Busch has fallen all the way back to 33rd place.
Yeah, you want to know what kind of year it is for Kyle Busch? Kyle Busch running 33rd at Bristol. The man's won here 8 times, over 20 in the top 3 series, 8 in Cup alone. The Cheddar's on board, showing us now he's got a little bit of a fight on his hands. Meanwhile, low line versus high line. The 2 teammates from Hendrick Motorsports, Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson.
Yeah, we see this every race here. The bottom's great for a little bit, then the top starts to come in. Kyle Larson willing to be the first guy to the top in the front. No surprise, he's comfortable up there, loves running the top.
Is that earlier than you thought? Or about on?
Yeah, it's about on time. Look, in the back of the pack is really when it starts. Like guys in the back, they have no choice. They got to start looking for something different. Spotters see it working. They let the front runners know, and then they start getting up there. But it's starting to swing, right? That's where you need to go.
Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, Martin Truex Jr.
Legendary atmosphere at Talladega Boulevard. And you've got more than a race. You've got Talladega. Get your tickets now at TalladegaSuperspeedway.com.
Welcome back, 12 to go in stage 1. You're watching the Bass Pro Shops night race here in Bristol. Under the lights and proudly boasting those Bass Pro Shops logos is Martin Truex Jr. fighting to stay in the playoffs. And look at this. His 2 teammates either side of Chase Briscoe. Ty Gibbs was a loser that time out. Denny Hamlin right up near the wall. Briscoe stuck in the middle.
How about the 3 wide action?
Awesome.
I tell you, that was aggressive driving, but they all were really smart about it. 10 to go.